So here we are on the hallowed grounds of Cloudland Ballroom site. This is where the ballroom used to be up here. The Budgie Holly and the Crickets performed on February 3rd, 1958. And here we actually have in this beautiful art here that is representing, it's showing the original arch of what Cloudland Ballroom had in the entrance. So it says here, that'll be the day Hans Appel bought Cloudland in 1957 and later sold it to Peter Kurtz. In February 1958, Budgie Holly and the Crickets gave 3 performances on a tour with Paul Anka, Jerry Lee Lewis and Johnny O'Keefe and the DJs. From 1963 to 1978, management by lessee and professional entertainment entrepreneur Ivan Damon brought style, expertise and a variety of events and bands such as Normie Rowe, The Gold Tones, Sound of Seven, Domino's Planets, Blue Jeans and the Young Bee Gees. But there's Budgie Holly's name there. Right there, Budgie Holly and the Crickets. So that's very special. Budgie Holly's name is right here. They haven't forgotten him. I actually have I've called the mayor's office about a month ago now, and I'm just waiting for the arts and culture team to get back to me with regards to putting a memorial, especially here to Budgie Holly and the Crickets, their own memorial. I'm glad that that they realised how important it was. He was legendary. Budgie Holly was a legend and they haven't forgotten him. So there's lights here, so it lights up. Yeah, it would be beautiful to come here and see how it is in the evening time. It's actually quite a pretty spot. They have a barbecue setting up here, so anybody can come and have a little barbecue. This must be so pretty lit up at night. I want to come up now and see it in the night time. So on the floor here, there's like little stories. I went to my first dance at Cloudland in 1949 when I was 15. I sewed a dress especially for the occasion with a ballerina length black taffeta skirt and wore flat suede ballerina shoes. I was the bee's knees. My husband proposed to me at Cloudland. We had our picture taken there that night, April 14th, 1947, and we've had that picture framed and on a display ever since. There's a little gum leaf there. My husband and I were at a reception for the Queen at Cloudland, talking in a group. She made you feel at home right away, and the diamonds on her apple green lace evening gown, they looked like crystal clear water, magnificent. How beautiful. And I have stood face to face with Her Majesty the Queen. Her skin was like alabaster marble. After the dance, you wouldn't always wait for the little trolley. My sister slipped walking down that steep hill. I know how she feels. Her husband went to catch her and got her in the eye with his elbow, gave her a lovely shiner. She had to go to work the next day in dark glasses. I wonder if there's one here with Budgie. As a musician, it was probably the best job I ever had. Cloudland was the place to play. The best night of the year was the musicians. Union Ball, you'd have 3,000 to 4,000 people seated and still have plenty of room for dancing. Everyone said that the dance floor was so good because it had hundreds of tennis balls under it. No one believed it, but everyone said it. Oh, that's quite cute. No, it did have they probably thought it was tennis balls. It was actually huge giant coil springs, but that's cute that the Aussie kids thought that. That'll be the day. You've got to hand it to Buddy Holly and the Crickets. It was all their work, you know, and yet it wasn't work, you know. They went and saw that John Wayne film and, you know, they were like, that'll be the day. And they're like, yeah, let's write a song. And I've actually stood in that bedroom at the Buddy Holly Center in Lubbock, Texas, where they wrote the song in Jerry Ellison's childhood home, just after I shook hands with him at the surf in Clear Lake, Iowa. So it's a big story. It's really special to me. You know, this is my hometown. It's really very special to me that Buddy Holly flew all this way. You know, he was only 22 when he was killed. This is a long way from Lubbock, Texas. I can say it because I've flown it. And yeah, he did so much. He did so much, and he was really going places. Yeah, I don't want to sort of touch on the tragedy of losing Buddy. This is a happy morning. I want to celebrate this arch. It's really special to be here. I mean, it's sad that we don't have the ballroom left anymore. You know, it's been gone for 40 years now. 1982, 41 years. So it's probably been gone as long as it stood there. About the same time. It opened, I think, in 1940, and it was gone by 1982. So the ballroom only stood for about 42 years, and it was Australia's grandest and finest ballroom when Buddy Holly and the Crickets played here, and Jerry Lee Lewis and Malinga, they were all up here. So yeah, it has the beautiful arch. Sad when they say ruins, you know, like